My name is Anthony Owa. I'm an endocrinology consultant and neurologist based largely in UK, although I do go off to Nigeria every now and then to help out, do procedures at the behest of my colleagues over there. A few weeks ago, I let off a bit of steam about my father, 85-year-old retired engineer who had been sent some clips which he felt was relevant in the fight against the coronavirus. Truth of the matter is, I wonder if it's his own way of re-establishing father-son dominance, or could be his own way of asking for help or advice. Now, I think the idea of someone going around claiming to be a doctor, chopping onions and saying the smell, which will cause your nose to run, or if the vapor gets to your eyes and make it run, that will prevent the coronavirus, is actually ludicrous. Absolute nonsense. You could get the same effect by chopping up pepper, which hurts, or going off to a pub and getting beaten up. And neither will stop you from having the effects of coronavirus. It may even make it worse. Same issues about other things like garlic, ginger. Garlic happens to be in the same group of plants as the onions. These are eaten widely or used in food in China and France, and we both know the effects of the virus in those two countries. They were badly affected by it. And proponents of these plants, which may well have medicinal values, is that these need to be taken over a long period of time, at least 3 months, for them to have their full effect. And it's no good if you need it as an emergency. Same thing applies to hot water. Now, the thing is that it's a virus. A virus acts differently when it's in the body from what happens when it's outside. Outside, it goes in an inactive state and waits for a viable host, be it man, be it animals, before it becomes viable and cause problems. So the various measures used against it are basically increased personal and domestic hygiene, hand washing, sneezing into a handkerchief and washing your hands afterwards, or sneezing into the pit of the elbow, social isolation, social distancing, wearing a mask. All these limit the spread of the virus. But to say that if you eat acidic food or alkalinic foods, that will affect the virus inside the body, no, it won't. It won't. Basically, food tends to change its characters as well when it gets inside the body, because the body makes adjustments for it so it can digest the foods. No one's going to go around suggesting drink things that contain a lot of acid to make a difference. If anything, it will cause more damage to your mouth and other parts of the body, just as you see with people that inadvertently take things like bleach. In some cases, in some churches, it's been reported that the pastors persuade them to drink bleach, and that killed them. And that's what you'll probably be doing if you do things like that. You have to be aware about all the information you get on the media, because they're not always accurate. What we do know is frequent hand washing, wearing of mask, keeping your distances for at least 6 feet from someone that may or may not be carrying the virus, because you may not know. And if you do know that you're infected, stay away from everybody else so you don't spread the germs. Eat good food, drink lots of fluids, and exercise as much as you can. These are things that we know works. Your foods contain adequate amounts of vitamins, and that should suffice, but it won't harm you taking vitamin C or D supplements or zinc in addition to it. So far, it's not going to cost you too much harm. I'll let you know how my dad gets along with this information. Bye for now, and best of luck.